Top of Monty. It's like keeping your finger on the pulse. It hurts our feelings, every single one of us, when one of our animals gets hurt. And that blood, that's Monty's, not Brian's. What a shame.
See when he started thrashing around, broke one of his teeth on that rock. Poor bugger. Nothing a good, beautiful, sexy Sheila won't fix.
The best news is that a lost tooth will grow back within 6 months. Teeth get lost in the wild in fights and attacking their prey. And as well as that, teeth just falling out is a natural process. On average, a crocodile tooth will last 2 years before a new one replaces it.
Australia's saltwater crocodiles grow to be the most powerful predators on the face of the earth. They can grow up and over 20 feet in length, and their teeth, their head, is just one giant killing machine. It's like an awesome weapon. And growing teeth, that's all about keeping their weapon in check. We've got a beautiful new territory for Monty. He's reached sexual maturity, he's got a real sexy Sheila. And what we try to do here at Australia Zoo is mimic the wild. So he's going in to a very natural Australian billabong. All the ropes are off, and here he goes into his new house. And he's not too happy about us mucking around with him. Come on, Monty, away you go, mate. In he goes, just like a dinosaur. What a happy, happy crocodile in his new billabong and his new good-looking Sheila. Go, Monty.
Go get those girls, Monty.
This is a very rare moment, and we're lucky enough to have a video camera right with us. It's the mating ritual of crocodiles. The female signals to the male by making irresistible gurgling sounds and by emitting a beautiful perfume from the scent glands under her throat.
Mating sequences can last several minutes, and she continues to blow bubbles to keep stimulating the male. Mating behavior like this can last for days, weeks, or even months.
It seems to be more than just an instinctive ritual. They really do enjoy it. Crocodiles are very passionate and gentle lovers, and for such a huge aggressive animal, they are surprisingly delicate when it comes to mating.
To make some space for our visiting alligators from Taronga Zoo, we had to do a little reshuffling of our own. It was time for 3 freshwater crocodiles to move out and make room. It was also a great opportunity for me to try my hand at crocodile wrangling for the very first time on my own.
Terry's introduction to crocodile wrangling was the perfect opportunity for a home movie well worth keeping. She's pretty nervous as she moves in to grab the croc on her own for the very first time.
I'm starting with freshwater crocodiles. They're not dangerous like the salties we've just seen, but they're still a real handful. The body attached to this set of jaws is just about all I can carry, and occasionally I need a hand from Steve. But hey, I did it. I grabbed a croc all by myself and carried him to the truck.
Wait on, he's going to bite. Because he doesn't know what's on that side, he's blind that side.
You give him something to look at.
So you look at me over here, mate. You look at me.
This is always a two-person job, but this time, Terry's got the main part.
I got the tail, eh?
This one we call the blonde because she's kind of a yellow color. She comes from a sandier region in the river system, so she's adopted that kind of blondie color. And she's a bit more aggro, kind of a typical blonde.
That's it, you've got a real good.
This one's a bit lively. Even the two of us can't hold her still, and those super sharp teeth can be very dangerous, so we've decided to blindfold her. It's all about teamwork. My crew holds them down as we go in for the big one. There's 2 species of crocodiles here in Australia. The big, gnarly, man-eating saltwater crocs, and these more harmless freshwater crocodiles which max out at around about 10 feet in length. And that's about how big this bloke is. Can you believe he's nearly 120 years of age? What an old timer. And he's a gentle old bloke. Terry and I are pretty easily able to manipulate him into a tarp and then get him up onto my four-wheel drive to put him into their brand new house.
This crocodile's not going anywhere, I gotta tell you.
Freshwater crocs don't go out of their way to attack humans. We're too big and we're not seen as a food source, not like the big saltwater crocs who see humans as a potential feed. Of course, if you muck with a freshie, they'll bite out of self-defense, so what we're doing can be a little dangerous.
It's a big boy. That's it.
What I need is a blindfold wrapped round. I need a blindfold wrapped.
Apart from being good for the well-being of the animal, another advantage of restraining them by body weight and moving them by hand is that you can actually feel when a croc is building up to a burst of energy.
And this one thrashes us all over the paddock.
Inside the enclosure. Grab his jaws first, Duggar.
Like a vice, guys. Hang on to him. Got him? Got him.
Pretty heavy. Hang on. Okay, let's go down over here. Lay down, Scope.
One thing's for sure, those two broken fingers of mine aren't helping at all.
Everyone else off. Stewie, Rick.
While other staff at the park restrain the big croc, Terry and I release another one at the water's edge.
When Steve takes the blindfold off the last of the smaller freshies, the croc's all tensed up. It's difficult to hold, and he catches Steve's arm with the side of his jaws. All the croc had to do was squeeze down, and one protruding tooth tore a neat little slice out of Steve's arm. As we said earlier, those